Evening, peeps.
Hey y'all, we're back. As I said, I'll be twisting my hair. And if I didn't post that video, sorry y'all, I'm twisting my hair. So this is what we doing out here in these Rona times.
Good evening, people.
Why are you shaking your head?
Cuz
That's what.
you twisting your hair.
Yeah, I can talk.
I just wanted to hop on. Because I had a topic that was actually like just burning. Um, and it bothers me. And that topic is
Hold on. Before you
hold
say
on
this
what?
topic, hold on. I think you know everybody's gonna see this that subscribes to us. Is this gonna cause somebody to feel hurt?
No,
You sure?
no.
You not sure?
Freedom of,
That don't mean people ain't gonna have hurt feelings whether you exercise your right or not.
it shouldn't hurt anybody's feeling.
Okay, I'm just asking.
But this is our channel, so so I
True.
should be able to go ahead and voice what I have to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, technically, it's my channel. We need to start our channel. Yes, but whatever. For right now, I'll share it with you.
Thank you. The topic is just because you have two incomes doesn't mean you have money.
Say it one more time for the folk in the back.
Just because you have two incomes doesn't mean you have more money. And the reason why I say that is
Make sure
because
people can see you. Sorry, y'all.
there were times and there are times where people will spend our money for us. Basically saying, hey, y'all can afford it. No, we can't. We can't afford it. We make stuff happen. We sit down and we talk and we adjust just like anybody else should do. But what bothers me is the fact that when people say, both of y'all working,
The two income household thing.
right? The two income household, we still struggle.
Now I have something I want to add to that and I'm not just talking about monetary. So I'm not gonna discredit anybody's struggle at all. I just feel like you have both parents in the household, there's a different type of struggle. Privacy is a struggle.
Amen.
Privacy is a show enough struggle.
You better preach it.
Our kids have been so used to just busting in our room, and it don't matter if we tell them to get out. It don't matter if we close the door, lock the door. The fact that we've had to have it locked, but okay, we got a lock. They will knock and knock and knock. Have we had the conversation with the older two? Yes. With
We
the
even got
youngest
a
one,
sign on the door, people.
knock first.
First.
Before you come in our room, yeah.
Do they
But
do it? No.
not really. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's hit or miss. But the youngest one,
Like the glasses, y'all?
yeah, it has new glasses.
Yeah. I'm blind as a bat, though.
You ain't blind as a bat.
These are bifocals.
Tell everybody you got bifocals on. Listen, the reason why this man is wearing bifocals is because y'all, he did not go to the eye doctor for like 2 years straight after he got his initial pair, and even before that, I've been said he couldn't see. I would show him something on my phone, but like, can you see this? And he's like, yeah, knowing good and well he couldn't see.
You got to tell the people all that too, huh?
First of all, yeah, since you said you had bifocals, they need to know. No, maybe they didn't, but they know now. They know now.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, the struggle is real, y'all. The struggle is real. And it's like, even with my oldest one, he seems to think mommy and daddy needing time alone is like, for what? Dude, it's how you got here. You know about the birds and the bees. I talk to you about it every summer. I make a point to talk to him and his brother, who just turned 13 years old today. So shout out to Cameron. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cam.
But yeah, I make it a point every summer before they go back to school to talk to them about sex. And then throughout the year we talk about
Sex.
girls or whatever else, whatever is going on. Cause not that I want to know, but I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to know if you have questions. I want to know if you are confused. I don't want to know, but I want to know. And my kids are pretty open for the most part. Um,
You had one
to be
that would
expected.
talk to her. You had one that would talk to me.
Yeah.
So,
And then at points, both of them don't talk to me.
right.
And at points, both of them don't talk to you. It's weird. They're weird, but we're weird. So, two weirdos having weird children. So, but yeah, I just feel like the struggle is different. And as far as what he was saying, like, don't count our coins for us. Just because you think y'all should have it, because y'all have two incomes, don't do that. Don't do that. Because those two incomes feed 5 miles, period.
And bills. We got a mortgage.
Yeah, we have a mortgage,
Okay.
we have a car payment, we got property taxes, we got property taxes on a car because North Carolina charges you property taxes on your vehicles. Um, you got to get your cars inspected. It's not like Maryland when you have the emissions test, but you have to get your car inspected and then you have to pay property taxes along with your renewal for your tags every year on your car or any other personal property you have, like real estate and stuff like that. So, but anyway, there's that. And of course, one could say, well, y'all made the choice to do all that. Y'all made the choice to spend your money that way. But that's the thing. We made the choice. We made that choice. Not you. Not you. Not you. Don't look at what is going on in our lives.
Or look at the clothes that I have on and think, yeah, they got money.
Not that we be wearing designer crap, but it's just don't do that. It's not
No,
nice.
but
It's not nice to do that to anybody.
I don't judge you, so don't judge me. Don't spend my money for me.
Yeah. That was burning for you.
Very, very. I mean, it's a topic that's been on my mind for a couple of months now. Been wanting to get on here and like talk to y'all, see what the people's all about. So, it kind of hurt me because I feel like, hey, you work, I work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think, oh yeah, y'all can do it. That's what you hear. Or better yet, I'm gonna give you another scenario. Why y'all spending all that money? We work for it, so we should be able to what? Spend it. And actually spend it on us. When God calls me, I'm not going to be able to spend money. Whatever I have is going to be left here on earth. So while I'm here, I want to be able to what? Enjoy it. If I work hard, I need to be able to what? Play hard. Play hard means, hey, go out and spend your money. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to go and be irresponsible with spending my money. No, that's the reason why we sit down and we talk and we discuss. And we say, hey, what do you need? Because we take care of the needs first. Then the wants come. So, I mean, it's a shame that I have to come on here and actually talk about this.
You don't have to. You want to.
No, I have to.
You don't have to. You want to.
It's half and half. I
Okay.
have to and I wanted to.
We're going to agree to disagree. That's what we're going to do. But go ahead.
But it's crazy. So, when I look at it, and, don't do us like that. I don't do that to you. Please don't do it to me. Yes, I know how much money I make. I know how much money I need to make my bills work.
Bills and wants.
Right.
'Cause that's another thing. What we want to do with our money is what we want to do with our money. And anybody, for that matter. What you want to do with your money is what you want to do with your money. Should you be scrutinized for it? No. You make sure that you do the things that are necessities first. And then after that, it's up to you. Now, of course, y'all scratch myself. It's bad. Look at that. After you pay your bills and everything, of course, you still got to be able to live. And you still need to make sure that you have something, as people say, in your savings account. But that's other people still dictating your life. Let's say you don't want to have no savings. I know it seems to be stupid when I say this because it's against the norm. But let's just say you ain't worried about saving right now. And like I said in my previous video, sometimes you can't even afford to save. That's a big deal. A lot of people cannot afford to save. They're not in that spot in their life yet. So right now, like us, I'm gonna take us instead of talking about other people. When we first got married, he didn't have a job, and I didn't either. No, he had just started. I'm sorry, that's wrong. He had just started a job, so legit just started a job. I think
I
like
did come
the week
off
before
of the honeymoon.
Yeah.
And the week after,
he had
bam,
started
starting a new job.
So it was one of those things where he was working an hourly wage, and that is not okay. He was working an hourly wage, and I wasn't working. I was in school, and I was pregnant with Corey, our oldest child. So at that time, could we afford to save? No. Couldn't even barely have a place on our own. We didn't even live on our own. We lived with over his grandmother's house with his grandmother and his aunt and such. And then after I had Corey, I lived with my mom for a couple months, and then we moved out on our own. So once we moved out on our own, I stayed at home with Corey for the first 4 months of his life. I was home with him. Fantastic times. Me and Corey were like the best of friends. And I did the housewife thing for a little bit, So that was cool. And then I got a job because it was necessary for my psyche as well as the bills. And so Corey went to daycare, went to his cousin's house, and we had to pay for that. So that was a brand new bill. But then again, we could not afford to save at that time. Everything that we were making was going into bills. And at that time, we were robbing Peter to pay Paul. So some people would say, oh, you were living beyond your means. Dude, we had to make sure that we had a house that had 2 bedrooms. Now, did that have 2 bedrooms? No, but that's what we wanted. And we could actually afford that because we were able to afford our bills. Now, when I say robbing Peter to pay Paul, I would finagle the bills, meaning like if a bill was due on the 13th and it had a 5-day grace period, I'd pay it by the end of that 5-day grace period. Does that make sense? Instead of paying it on the 13th or on the 1st or whatever. It got paid. But it got paid by the grace period. If you could ask for an extension, I was asking for the extension.
We didn't get put out. We didn't have
lights were turned off.
Lights weren't turned off.
We had food.
There was always food on the table.
Yeah. And those were, at that time, necessities. That was something that I needed to make sure no matter what decision I made with the bills, those things were taken care of. And then eventually we got to a place where, we hopped around. We moved a lot. We've moved about 10 times, 10 or 11 times. I'm not ashamed of that. But
you get to a point where It's kind of like a relationship. Had to keep moving until you find that perfect spot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what was going on. So now our children may not remember. I remember I had always said, like, look, I just want to get to a point where I don't want to move anymore. But again, it was one of those things where,
Certain things were out of our control.
right,
Like, you get the landlord, if you on a month-to-month lease and the landlord like, oh, I want you to leave by the next month, and you ain't had no issues, you ain't paid, later than like that, or if you did pay late, you paid the fee. You ain't never had no issues out of me. But you still want me to move. What am I gonna say? No. I gotta go. So go we went.
or you're living in a townhouse or a condo and they ain't fixing nothing.
Yeah.
You got a washing machine and dryer where you can't wash no clothes. You got a dishwasher where you can't wash no dishes. Now, here's the thing. Somebody gonna say, well, you can wash dishes. Absolutely right. We did. Well, we paying for this dishwasher.
Now, some of our views and things that, made us kind of like want to leave may not make the next person want to do that. They may not feel like that's a catalyst to leave. Like that's a reason or whatever to leave. But for us, it was at that time. At that time, and I stress at that time because we were early. It was early in our lives. We were still early 30s for him, 20s for me, and things were a little less tolerable, I guess, back then. And then you had to think being new parents and newlyweds at the same time. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So there was that. So yeah. So when people say, "Oh, well, y'all did this and y'all did that," it's true. It is true.
We did it.
We did it, but
It's our business. It's our life. You can't live it for us. Will we go back and change it? No, I personally I wouldn't. I don't know about my wife, but I wouldn't because it allowed me to grow. It allowed me to be um, the man I am today. Were there mistakes? Oh yeah, a lot of mistakes. Um, but you learn from those mistakes, so later on down the road you don't make them.
I'm a strong believer in, mistakes being part of your character, building your character, part of building your character. So, without certain things happening in your life, you would not have become the person that you are. So, that'd be bad relationships, jobs, the whole nine. Sometimes you got to go through those things to come out on the other side better for it, better for that experience. And while you're going through it, you don't think that way, of course. But did you have anything else you want to talk about, dear? We're around 20.
Nah, that's about it, peoples. Um, Definitely been a pleasure having an opportunity to hop on here.
And we got our light. We got our whole little setup right now. So hopefully y'all can see us better. Maybe not him because he's sitting back in the cut. He ain't sitting towards the camera. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed our little chit chat. If there's anything else that you guys um had to talk about in the days of Rona here, as we're all quarantined, so to speak, um, you know, let us know.
And be safe, y'all. Be
Yeah,
safe. You know,
be safe.
wash your hands. You so spray everything down. Just be safe. You know, we want to hear from y'all. So
Follow everything that they tell you to do. This is not a time to be a rebel. It's not. Yeah. So we shall talk at y'all.
later, deuces.
Bye.